Привет! Добро пожаловать на курс «Русский для начинающих». Hello, welcome to the Russian for Beginners course. Let's quickly review the words from the previous lesson and then move on to reviewing the topic of personal pronouns and gender of nouns. Повторение. Пожалуйста. Please. Спасибо. Thank you. Большое спасибо. Thank you very much. Простите. Formal way to say sorry. Прости. Informal way to say sorry. Извините. Formal way to say sorry. Извини. Informal way to say sorry. Прошу прощения. I'm asking for your forgiveness. Кофе. Coffee. Вода. Water. Пиво. Beer. Не могли бы вы принести мне? Could you bring me? Можешь принести мне? Can you bring me? Да, конечно. Yes, of course. У вас есть? Do you have? Great. Let's remember the topic of personal pronouns. Личные местоимения. Личные местоимения. The very first and perhaps most significant pronoun is я. Я. I. It's quite logical that we use this pronoun when we talk about ourselves. The next pronoun is мы. Мы. We. Let's take a look at the following pronouns. Here I have indicated two pronouns that we use instead of you during a conversation. The fact is that in Russian there are two forms. The first form is used for informal communication, ты, and the second form is used for formal communication, вы. You can use the pronoun ты when communicating with friends and family members. And you use the second pronoun, вы, when communicating with a teacher, with an older colleague, or with a person you respect very much. The same pronoun, вы, in Russian is used when referring to a group of people. So this pronoun is also used in the plural. Whereas the English pronoun you has only one form for singular and plural, in Russian there are two different forms. Ты for the singular and вы for the plural. Apart from that, the pronoun вы is also used as a polite form. And now let's see how you can say he in Russian. In Russian it will be он, he. Она means she. If you want to say it, you can use this word, оно, it. The Russian translation for the word they is они, они, they. Let's summarize. I, я, we, мы, you, singular, ты, you, plural, вы. Also don't forget that we use this pronoun as the polite form. He, он, she, она, it, оно. The plural for these three pronouns is они, they. Now let's do the exercise. Try to translate these words. Example, I in Russian is я. Take your time, write it down, and then we will check it out together. Let's take a look. I, я, we, мы, you, singular, ты, or вы, if we are talking about the polite form, you, plural, вы, he, she, она, it, оно, they, они. We have finished discussing the first part of this lesson, and the second part is devoted to the gender of nouns. Род существительных. Род – gender, существительных – nouns. In Russian, all nouns in the singular have genders – masculine, female, and neuter. To determine the gender of a noun, you need to pay attention to how this noun ends. Nouns which don't have an ending, which end with a consonant, belong to the masculine gender. Дом, дом, house. This word ends with the consonant m, m. The gender of this word is masculine. Female gender. Nouns which have the ending a or ya belong to the female gender. For example, семья, family, семья. This word ends with the vowel ya. The gender is female. Neuter gender. Nouns which have the ending or ye belong to the neuter gender. For example, утро, утро, morning, место, место, place. And I want to remind you that in these two words, o sounds like a because it's unstressed. Unfortunately, these are not all the rules that you need to know in order to feel free in determining the gender of nouns in Russian. So the following points should be noted as well. First of all, I have to warn you that you have to be careful with nouns which end with an soft sign. Such nouns belong either to the masculine or to the female gender. Firstly, nouns which end with tel or ar belong to the masculine gender. The ending indicating the gender of the noun I highlighted in bold. Let's take a look at my examples. Словарь, словарь, dictionary, календарь, календарь, calendar, писатель, писатель, writer. Secondly, nouns which end with ost or ov, or with a sibilant consonant with a soft sign sh, sh, ch, j, belong to the female gender. Новость, news, любовь, love, вещь, thing, ночь, night. The gender of these words is female. Let's summarize. The ending masculine nouns. Consonant, и краткая, soft sign, тель, and ар. Examples: дом, чай, день, писатель, календарь. And of course we have exceptions. The words мужчина, man, папа, dad, дядя, uncle, дедушка, grandfather, and кофе, coffee. The words мужчина, дедушка, дядя, папа, regardless of their ending, belong to the masculine gender because they refer to male person. The word кофе, coffee, regardless of its ending ye, belongs to the masculine gender as well. The ending of female nouns. А, я, ость, овь, щ, ш, ч, ж. Examples: женщина, семья, новость, любовь, ночь. The ending of neuter nouns. О and е. Examples: утро, море. Exceptions: время, time, and имя, name. The words время and имя, regardless of their ending я, belong to the neuter gender. Practice time. Pay attention to the ending of nouns and try to determine the gender of these nouns. For example, the gender of писатель, writer, is masculine because it ends with тель. Now it's your turn. Good luck! Let's check it. Дым, masculine. Солнце, neuter. Девочка, feminine. Сок, masculine. Мечта, feminine. Ночь, feminine. Мужчина, masculine. Сон, masculine. Небо, neuter. Зонт, masculine. Мост, masculine. Трава, feminine. Город, masculine. Дерево, neuter. Место, neuter. Страна, feminine. I hope you have written down some basic information tables on the topic of personal pronouns and gender of nouns. So, to review today's lesson, you can just take a look at them one more time. And that's all for today. See you soon. Bye-bye. Пока-пока.